himself down like a pansy.
And it does not work.
Of course not. It's retribution for throwing his friends off the cliff.
Oh, gosh.
Meanwhile...
Yeah, I remember that scene when we were doing the whole script thing. That was nuts.
Was it Laguna again?
Now...
Hey, everybody, it's a
Laguna's in
Rick.
big trouble. I hope he'll be okay.
Doesn't seem like the first time for you all. What is this?
Oh, and Quistis has just had her first time.
Ah, yes.
If it were just me, I could tell the others it was only a crazy
Well, teacher
dream.
doesn't know everything.
We'll just be wasting our time trying to figure it out. Let's keep going.
Squall is like, I do not care.
Yeah, let's
And
go.
that- or maybe it's...
I'm an emotional void.
No, maybe it's not so much I do not care as much as I have no idea what this is,
I think
and
I
I'm not
know
going
so
to
too
be
much.
able to figure it
I'm
out.
sorry.
Forget about it.
I do not know, so I will not care for now.
And random black screen. I guess the game was just thinking. And I'm like, okay, do not trust sense of direction, must look at map again.
Map, well, at least it's better than not using your map.
Yes,
Even though
or
it's kind of in the corner of your screen.
or in Xenosaga where they don't give you a map.
Oh god! Xenosaga was terrible, no map.
So, yeah,
That looks like what you got.
yes, that is the same monster. And you notice that I forgot to heal Quistis and Selphie. Fortunately, Selphie got her limit break on her first turn, and the first slot that turned up was full cure, so no harm done. The other enemy is a Blood Soul. They like
Oh,
to...
you can even see it! It blends in!
Yeah, it
I was
does.
just saying, it's so tiny.
And it likes...
Compared to the other happy clown Pinwheel man.
Happy Clown. Oh.
Buddy, I'm back. Wait, what the heck is that? It's a floating clown. Hey,
That was just mentioned!
it's a clown with feathers.
Actually, these guys drop items that you can use to remodel Rinoa's weapon to its 3rd level.
Wait, why was there a black ball hanging over Selphie's head?
That signifies that the character is blinded. So,
It's not above her head, it looked like it was occupying her head.
so apparently in this game, if you have an afro, then you are blind.
You are blinded by your
By the past.
It also conveniently disappears when you actually go to smash things when things smash you.
Yes. So the Blood Soul is an undead creature, and Phoenix down equals insta-kill.
Super effective.
Another thing to note is that Squall's accuracy, no matter which weapon he has, is 255%. That means that blinding will not make him miss.
Why is that? Is it just because he's cool?
I guess so. For some reason, I think, like, he can't get his, extra power from hitting the trigger at the right time, but he can still hit. Squall does not miss with his attack, like, ever. And I realize that I am, like, very low on stuff to remove blindness. That's why I'm not...
Very low on the stuff.
That's why I am not using it. I'm just thinking, at this point, I'm just thinking to myself, okay, I really need to buy some more items. I also don't have very many Asuna spells. There is something that you can get pretty soon that makes all of that irrelevant, or much less relevant. A certain ability. Yeah, there is an ability that basically, it's a command ability, so you put it in as one of your commands, like, and it just, like, you use it on someone, it removes any status effect other than, like,
Death?
Yeah, other than death and other than, I think, slow. I don't know why it doesn't remove slow, but...
So, are their names blue? Like, Selphie's name is blue because she has a status effect, right?
Yes. Only a few status effects stay on after battle. Like...
I was going to say, like, what disappears after battle? Clearly not blindness.
Blind, poison, petrify...
Poison never wears off after battles. Unless you are playing Big Quistis Origins, because you get fully healed after every battle, which is nice.
Or, yeah.
Let them be!
Yep. This is Galbadia Garden.
It's shiny.
Indeed.
It also has a mystical ring of light.
VIII Garden also has a mystical ring of light.
Oh hey, you know where that beam's coming from? I bet it's coming from Aether, because that looks just like the beams they use to transfer energy around Aether. Totally.
Anyway,
That's totally what's going on.
those rings of light around this one and around VIII Garden actually come into play. They actually have purpose. Which
Oh my goodness.
we will find out later.
Ooh. This is kind of interesting music.
Yeah. Galbadia Garden is not actually affiliated with the Galbadian government.
That was mentioned previously.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
I like it.
Squall likes the quiet. Surprise, surprise.
Could you leave this one up to me? I've been here several times, and I know the headmaster pretty well. So, I am in the know.
Yes.
I will take charge. I'll go and explain our situation.
And
The adults in the situation.
this is completely unnecessary because you are not going to fight at any time between now and when Quistis becomes available. Oh, and this is what I like to do. I like to open all the gates.
That's like how in games where you can open a door but not walk through it, I like walking around and be like draft boy and just open all the doors. Just for the sake of opening the doors. So that everyone will suffer a drafting fate.
Okay, there was one time where when I saved, I scrolled over to my other save files, including save files where the location shown was the very end of the game. I'm hoping I remembered to cut that one out.
Oops. That would be kind of an important one to cut out.
Yes.
So now you're basically running around in circles until Quistis pages you?
No. There's some place. The second floor reception room is where you want to go. That's what the announcement is saying. Although the letters aren't very clear. However, this student has every single level 6 card.
So you had to pull him a bunch of times.
Her. Okay, so I got this took a while to do. If you see the play time, you get an idea. So I got 10 out of 11. But she had just not used the other one at all. Like,
So you're gonna try again later?
see what happens, because this was just sort of, what happened next, kind of, so here I am teaching, I got items that teach Quistis new, blue magic spells, which means that she can now do more limit breaks.
Oh, the level question death! That's a fun skill.
And that, I just showed that because that's the same rule in operation. I matched my numbers with the ones on 2 sides, so I got to flip over a few cards. Yeah, I made sure that the random rule did not spread here.
That would have been a bitch for this battle.
Yes, it would have. Since you're trying to get not 1 card, but 11 different ones. Oh yes, this is the game where something happens that really makes me sad face.
You lose.
Just watch. That's the card I want. I can't take it. There's no way for me to win.
She finally used the card and you couldn't get it.
No, I couldn't because, like, I didn't know she had it. She just used it right at the end, and by that time, I didn't have a choice. I only had one. There was only one possible play.
That's probably why she did it.
Yeah, so I got a new blue. Oh, this is a very, very good ability, Degenerator.
Oh, I was going to say, did I say black hole?
Yes, that was a black hole.
Oh, okay.
That time, the ridiculous thing that you thought you saw, you actually did see.
So I just got really cool because I have black holes at my disposal.
Yeah, the Degenerator attack is death, but it is not, like, enemies that are immune to death are not immune to that.
Yes.
It won't work on bosses, but, like, there are a few enemies that are immune to it, but very, very few. Why did I show this one? I don't know why I showed this one.
Is it possible to just, like, keep taking cards from someone until they can't play the game anymore?
No.
Or will they, like, automatically just have random cards?
They will always have enough cards to play. Not sure why I showed that one. Maybe I just forgot to cut it. But yeah, when you're doing this, like, the first several cards you'll be able to get easily, and then as you get close to having all of them, it will get much more difficult because the player won't necessarily use those cards. And so when I'm looking at this cardboard, I'm wondering... Cardboard. When I'm looking at this screen, okay, I must have just forgotten to cut some stuff. But I can just... Yeah, we can just say more stuff. Anyway,
Saying things.
When I look at the card screen, I wonder if I'm maybe recording in the wrong aspect ratio. Because those cards, like, look kind of squished. I think I may try recording the next session in 4:3 rather than 16:9, and see if things look like they're in a better ratio.
Okay, well, actually, so if you look at the Spyro video I posted today, I noticed that the aspect ratio looks fine. It actually, even though it's at a lower quality, like, technically at a lower quality, it looks the nicest out of all the videos I posted. So it might actually just be, like, maybe your, so if your is your TV actually showing the game in widescreen, or is it standard?
Okay, I'm playing the game on my computer. I tried to play it on the TV. For some reason, my TV does not like this game. It will not. Okay, it showed the opening credits sequence.
Well, wherever you're playing it, is it, like, being shown in standard or widescreen?
I can choose either.
So, what you want to do...
Oh, look, Quistis learned acid. Now she can go on an acid trip.
And then eye lasers and black holes will come out. But anyway, so I've noticed,
there it is. It's there. I want to get it.
If you save it in HD, when you upload it, like, even if when you save it in HD, the only HD format you can get is widescreen. So if you're not super picky about it in iMovie, then it will, actually, it won't letterbox it. When you save it, it'll stretch it out. So a similar thing happens when you upload it to YouTube. It will stretch it to the widescreen format on YouTube.
My capture card does not record in HD.
Well, you don't have to record in HD in order to save to HD. You also don't need to announce your back, we know. But,
yes, I've been coming back and forth a lot. Sorry.
Is that
it's in the middle of
because...
something, yet again.
Sorry.
So, what format? So, are you recording it directly with the device into iMovie, or are you saving it as its own file and then importing it?
The latter.
You might want to try and get it so it records directly into iMovie.
I'm not sure if I can do that.
Well, if you open up iMovie, you should be able to, you plug this thing into the side of your computer, right?
Yes.
Then it should be able to pick up what kind of device it is, especially if you have a driver installed. And so iMovie will let you set it, and when you go over to iMovie, there will be a button that normally would just go to your webcam, but you can also set it to use, say, an external camera, which is how Colin and I have been recording it.
Oh.
And then when you record it that way, it actually will save it in completely 100% uncompressed, which when you then, so if you save it as, say, an MP4 and then import it into iMovie and then resave it, you degrade the quality by a lot. And if you look at the most recent episode I have of Spyro and the first episode of Spyro, you will see that the latest episode of Spyro just looks a whole heck of a lot better. The frame rate is better, just everything looks nicer because it's being saved in a DV format, which is 100% uncompressed. And because it's not stretching the screen, because we have it so that the TV is displaying in standard, however the camera is recording it in widescreen, so it's just letterboxed it is de facto letterboxed, because there's just black space on the other side of the TV that's not being used.
How'd it go?
They understood our situation. And VIII Garden is safe. The attack on the President in Timber was classified as an independent action. There was an official notice from the Galbadian government saying that VIII Garden is not being held responsible.
So, Cypher's taking all the blame.
The trial's over and the sentence had been carried out.